Glædelig jul, og velkommen til endnu et afsnit af julekalenderen. Og endnu en gang, der skal vi ud over landets grænser. Vi skal ikke tale med en fra Danmark, vi skal tale med endnu en, jeg arbejder med, som ikke er fra Danmark, hun er fra England. Derfor bliver afsnittet i engelsk, så der kommer til at være tekster hernede. Men now we switch over to English, and I want to say hello to Julia, my coworker.
And then we're clapping.
Yes.
Yes.
Hi, welcome. What did you bring first and foremost?
So I brought this little felt Christmas stocking that I made myself. Questions?
Yes. Why?
So this I made for my son for his first Christmas. He was born in May, and then Christmas obviously was in December after, so he was pretty young. But I had all these ideas about making it like the perfect family Christmas where everything is hoogly and cute and sweet and everything's perfect, which obviously is completely unrealistic, but this was kind of part of that process for me. I bought it today because now Theo's 3, that's my son, and he is autistic, and that means that a lot of the things that I had in my head about like the perfect Christmas don't fit in with like what he needs and what his little personality's like and what he enjoys. So for me, I guess it's somewhat representative of like finding the perfect Christmas outside of the usual like rules. And I think that's pretty meaningful to me because I don't know about you guys, but I grew up in a family where my mum would get really stressed about like the perfect Christmas. And I think it's a really common thing that families are like, this is the one time of year that has to be like so perfect and like everything has to be like according to tradition or according to rules or according to like the way we perceive a perfect kind of family celebration to look. And all of those things I was kind of victim of as well, or I felt like I should fit into those rules or that narrative as well. And like, you know, we're gonna have to do Santa Claus and we have to go and do the visiting Santa in the mall and all of that sort of stuff. Like specific food, specific, like everything according to kind of tradition. And I was like, well, that's how you do it, right? That's how you have like the best Christmas. And because I was like first time parent, I was like, yeah, it's gonna be like, you know, the Christmas of dream. I came to realize that like one, that's completely unrealistic. Like obviously it can't be perfect. And also like it shouldn't have to be either, because on a personal level, I'm not even married to those traditions. Like I'm not that bothered about them. Like we went to see Santa a couple of years ago and Theo was just completely overwhelmed, absolutely hated it, like as quite a few young children do. And I was like, why am I doing this? Like for who? Who is it serving? It's not serving him because he's like, fucking hell, who's this guy? It's not serving me because I can see that he's like distressed. It's not serving Kasper because he's watching me stress out, and Theo, that's my husband, sorry, like, and he's watching us stress out. And then I'm like, so what are we doing?
You're also the first parent we have on here. And how does that feel that like before and after Theo, that Christmas kind of changed? Is that like okay because it's a new purpose, it's his Christmas, or is it like something is missing for you?
I think to be like proper wanky and parenty about it, it's just like if he's happy, I'm happy. But that is like the truth. Like of all the things that I thought I would be so excited about Christmas, like all the things that I had in my head, like, oh my God, I'm gonna sneak in and leave the presents and all of this, and like all those kind of like sparkly ideas that I had. The real reason behind them is because I wanted to make it magical and special for him. So now we're making it magical and special for him, but just in a different way, because it means kind of taking the pressure off a bit, and we don't do like big family events because there's too much pressure for him to sort of perform. Like when his grandmother, Kasper's mum, or his great-grandma give him presents, their expectation is that he will react like a neurotypical child and be like, oh my gosh, thank you so much, grandma, like, and get really excited and look at it. But he won't always, and that's not because he's an ungrateful dick, he just might not be like that bothered about it at that minute, or something else is exciting is happening, or you know, for whatever reason. And I think having too many people around with those expectations, it's too much for him, and it's also too much for me because like I don't want to spend the whole day being like, it's fine, or like, leave me alone, or like, no one wants that. So it's easier just to kind of keep it really simple, but then that's the best for him, so then that makes me happy. So yeah.
That's a very beautiful way to end this episode. Thank you for coming, and Merry Christmas to all of you.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Nice.